Okay, so I'm here at Cane's Meat and Produce. We're here to get some beef back ribs. They're the big ones you've seen, the dinosaur bone ribs. Let's go in and check it out.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Bad news.
You kidding me?
You won't be here for 30 more minutes. 30 more minutes.
30 more
That
minutes.
other guy just walked in. I guess he's a barbecue guy or something.
He's here for the same reason?
Yeah, he came in. So they're in Louisville on the way up here with the meat.
Alright. Are you
I've been stressing that one.
you Mr. Kane?
I am.
Hey, my name is Don Kinman. I'm actually making a video for my YouTube channel.
Okay.
It's NC Texas. So
Okay.
you may want to check it out if you want.
Sure.
But I just wanted to get the lowdown on this. I love this place.
Well, thank you.
This is the old style meat market.
Yeah, it is. I haven't seen it like this in years.
Yeah.
I just brought in a Wagyu bone-in.
Ooh, Wagyu bone.
Is that right?
Yeah. I've got Wagyu New York strips. And I got Wagyu boneless. And then I've got.
And go for it.
Well,
Go on. You're rubbing your hands together. You're in deep thought.
I may explore that, but the reason we're here.
And I just got a phone call from one of my customers. He says, I was down at another meat market, and they got A5 here. I just paid $130 a pound.
Wow.
I said, and I bought 4 pounds. I said, and my wife's going to kill me.
Yes, she is.
Yes, she is.
All right, so what were you saying about ground chuck or something?
All right, our cost on ground chuck from from 2 weeks ago on a Friday was we were selling at $5.99 a pound.
And today's May 15th.
Today's May 15th. Our cost as of today is $6.49 a pound. Our cost for the chuck roll to make ground chuck, which pushes our ground beef to $5.99 a pound. It pushes our ground chuck to $8.99 a pound.
And that ground beef, is that
It's
80-20?
80-20 or 85-20, 15, depending on how I can get my fat content. Right. Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said, the guy at Winco said that, I said, are y'all going to have beef shortages? And he goes, no, he says, I don't think we'll have a whole lot of, supply shortage. He said, but it'll double in price.
Yeah. Yeah, it will.
So he didn't blink.
Yeah, he's not even gonna blink. There's no reason to blink.
Yeah. Dang. They're good now.
Okay. Okay,
Well, we had a few minutes to wait, so we thought we would go get something to eat. Now, as Texas opens back up, we're trying to shop, local, mom and pop places, people that were really hurt by the shutdown. So we decided to go here. It's called Burger Time Machine, and get a cheeseburger. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna eat, and we're gonna support the local folks. Alright, so getting the fire started, I usually start with some charcoal, at least for a bed, and I start adding wood to it. Now, once I put the meat on, if I decide to add any wood or charcoal to it, I'm going to use this. It's called a chimney, and you can build up the fire you get it ready to go, you get it to where it's not smoking so bad before you add it. And you pellet burners, this won't apply to you, but anyway. All right, so I've got like a 12-pound brisket. It's now like 12.42, okay? It's gonna smoke 45 minutes per pound. You do the math. First thing I need to do though is get rid of some of this fat. Now, this is the point. This is the point. This is the flat, okay? This is the fat side down. You're still gonna have stuff like this right here, okay? Remove that. That does nothing. That does not help a thing. So you wanna remove all this. You're gonna flip it over. You're gonna trim the fat side. This one is a pretty good looking brisket. It's not very big, like I said, but you don't want to take some of this down a little bit. You got a little excess. It'll help the seasoning penetrate the meat, but you don't want to take it all off because this is going to keep your meat moist. So take it down, like I said, about ½ inch. And when you feel these hard pieces of fat, get rid of them. They're not going to do you any good. Okay, they don't bring anything to the table, so to speak. Then I'm going to season this thing. I'll show you it's seasoned here in a minute. Now, when you season a brisket, it's kind of up to your own taste. I'll put some paprika on there usually, but the old Texas, West Texas brisket, we call it, it's just salt and pepper. But when you decide to go just salt and pepper, make sure you put plenty of pepper on there. Salt tends to hang around better than pepper, or you taste it easier. Whatever you put on there, make sure you put a lot on, because it's going to cook off. You'll see what I mean here in a minute when you see it after it's been seasoned. But you don't want to fiddle around. You want to make sure you get plenty on there. So I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so it looks a little different now. The white you see on there is a little bit of garlic, mainly onion powder. All right, I do have some paprika on here, plenty of salt and pepper. I use the ground peppercorns as much as I can. Also, before you put any seasoning on, you need something. I used to use this. You can use oil, olive oil. I would prefer not using olive oil. If you're going to use oil, use canola oil or something. I know people use mustard. They'll put mustard on it, and you don't really taste the mustard. But no, I don't do that. So you're wondering what's with the foil in the pan? This is where the brisket's coming back to. All right. I'm going to smoke it for a few hours. If you've done the math yet, 12 pounds, probably going to be about 9-10 hours. All right. So, but I'm only going to smoke it for 4 or 5. You don't really need that much smoke. Then I'm going to wrap it and put it back on heat at 250. It's going to be 250 all the way through. And once you wrap it, it holds that moisture in. You've already got your smoke on there. You've already got your bark. Now you're going to finish cooking. And that's just the best way to do it. It keeps moisture in, and you don't overcook it. You get the right texture that you want. And now, let's put it on the fire. Okay, so as fate would have it, we've got a storm blowing in. Wind's picking up. So I'll be fighting that tonight. But that's okay. We're rocking at it's about 260. I've got the point side towards the heat. Okay, you want the flat on the other end, so you don't overcook it. And we're just gonna rock and roll for a while. And remember, if you're looking, you ain't cooking. Your smoke should be clear. Yeah, and the temperature is below 200. It's pouring down rain. This is gonna be a fun night. But I got my trusty umbrella. Yeah, what are you doing coming out of the rain?
Well, you moved the umbrella away from me, so, hello.
Yeah, it's only big enough for the
One of us.
pit master here, okay?
Yeah, the pit master.
Well, I'm going to be on this for a while, it looks like. Yeah. Thanks for the umbrella, sweetheart.
You're welcome.
Well, anyway, so wrapped it, smoked it, fought with the rain, which is still raining. Interesting. I'll be right back. Obviously, the girl next door is graduating this year, and friends and family came over just to celebrate. It's kind of cool. It must suck to be a senior this year, not be able to walk across the stage, get your diploma and everything. But anyway, I'll be right back. So I stand corrected. I didn't think that girl next door was old enough to be graduating. No, her little brother graduated from 5th grade, so he's moving up to 6th grade. Those were all the 5th grade teachers coming by to give him his little diploma. Kind of cool. So anyway, brisket turned out real good, I thought. And had my friend Steve try it, and he loved it. Mary Kay's been eating it all day. And yeah, because of the weather, my son and daughter-in-law didn't get to come over, but I didn't want them driving in this crap anyway. Hope you enjoyed the video.